Oh, it's already going. Afternoon, everybody. It's Sarah. It's been a while, so no better place than where I am, I think, to do this video. So, yeah, I am out at Edmonds Beach Marina right now. It's a beautiful evening. It's about 7 o'clock. The sun's starting to go down. Yeah. And as you can see, I brought flowers with me. So originally I was going to have people come out here and do this with me, I think, but I think it's also a good thing for me to do on my own. So as most of you might know, tomorrow is 3 years since my husband Alex passed away. And this was one of our favorite places. So we used to come out here and do walks and things like that when he was trying to get the water off of his body and things like that. And I look a lot more tired than I actually am at the moment. And I think that's just because it's been a long day. But so I came out here and I put 2 roses into the ocean for him. It's funny because Alex wasn't a spiritual or a religious person whatsoever. But these little rituals kind of help me in a way, I think. It's just a way to connect again really fast. Because, I don't know. Just there's something about being out at the water that's really calming for me anyway. But it's an instantaneous, because, like, that's where he is, in theory. And where he is. Like, all of his ashes are in the Pacific Ocean somewhere. And it's been 3 years, so I imagine they're everywhere. So whenever I'm near the water, I just kind of feel him for a little bit. But anyway, so what I've decided to do is something that might be a little bit dumb. But I am on my way right now to University of Washington Hospital. And I'm going to drop off the rest of these flowers for someone who might need them. I think that's a better use of that. Give somebody else some light that they might be needing right now rather than focusing on my own. And I don't know, there's something very peaceful about that thought for me. So that is what I have decided to do and what I'm going to go and do right now. But I wanted to take a minute to do a couple things. One, to thank the amazing people that I have in my life who put up with this bullshit. Who have stood with me and made sure that when I couldn't stand up on my own, that I was supported enough that I didn't fall. Which is a lot of, I don't keep a lot of, like, my circle is pretty close. The other thing is to focus on the fact that while, yes, I am sad, of course, and I'm thinking a lot about what happened 3 years ago today, like what was going on right now, and I'm just amazed. I'm amazed at, like, how like, where the fuck did I come from? I don't know how I did it. I really don't. I mean, aside from the, again, amazing circle of people that I have around me, I've so far managed to persevere through this, and it's still hard, don't get me wrong. I mean, I don't know that there's ever going to be a day when I don't miss him. But it's for little things, you know, like how he used to tease me because when I blow my nose, I still puff my cheeks out. Or I rub my eyes with the back of my hands when I'm tired. Or, my j'accuse thing that he used to say when I would get hurt, or how he would, like, smack his forehead when I would say something stupid and say that he got another white hair, and it was, you know, those things. I miss those things. But it's not as hardcore. I think that's the big takeaway, is that I don't feel guilty for having a life anymore. And I am building this life. And I decided earlier this year that I wanted to be proud of myself. I wanted to do something with my life that, let's say for the sake of all argument, that I get to whatever other side there might be after my life is over. I do not want to get over there and have him go, what the fuck just happened? I want to get up there and have a lot of, or over there or whatever, and have all these amazing stories of, look, I did it. And not just me either. It's like, we did it. Not him and I, but the people that I have in my life who I love and who I care really deeply for, who I wouldn't be standing here if it hadn't been because of. You know, one of the things that happens right around this time of year is when people start feeling, I think, a little bit more comfortable telling me just how bad things were 3 years ago. We've started like working through situational trauma for all of us, not just me. There are things that I couldn't have seen. I'm so shiny. So I'm able to engage in those conversations now, and I like to think that if there is a way for him to be watching, that Alex knows that I used to say that I put one foot in front of the other one because of him and for him. And that has switched, I've noticed. I'm doing it for me now. Which is, I think, a really good positive change. It's easier for me to do things for the sake of me. And for what I want to build in my life now. And I think I'm to the point now where I'm ready to, whatever is going to come at me right now can go ahead and come at me. Not negatively, that's not what I mean, but I'm opening the doors for positivity. And that includes myself. Being able to recognize that I badassed this. That part of badassery is not, like, bravery is not doing things just because. It's because even when I was scared, even when I didn't know what I was doing, even when I wasn't sure, which some days I still am, I did it anyway. And I'm still doing it anyway. And the focus for me has completely changed. So I am going to go and deliver these flowers to somebody who needs a little bit of light in their life like I needed a couple of years ago. And I think maybe I'll turn this into a yearly thing. But anyway, I love you guys with everything I have in me, which, if you guys know me very well, is a lot. There's so many people I wish I could thank in, like, and it sounds like I'm giving an Oscar, but it's not. It's that there are literally so many people in my life who do not know how pivotal their presence both was and is for me and to me. So if you know who you are, and I really sincerely hope that you do, that every single person who I have that close to me knows how I feel. And I really hope I've made that clear. If not, I need to probably do that. But, you know, I wouldn't be standing here if it weren't for the grace of the people around me who love me and made sure I was okay. So I love you guys. I really, really do. And I will see you next year.